Hello, hello, hello. Beautiful people of YouTube, how you doing? This is Mage. Welcome to the channel. It is day 4, episode 4. Or is it 5? If the dog will let me out. Thank you. What we've done behind the scenes is we built, what is this? Sanctuary apartments. Sanctuary apartments. Kind of tied up together. There's about 12 apartments right here. We've seen this before. Our little stash for Carla here. Her tent. For her. That way she's not burning in the sun. And last episode, we did this little communications tower. We added some decoration. Had a security guard. Little security office. I don't know why it always fogs at it every time I record. But these chairs are actually security seats, which is part of the mod that I have on here. SOE, I think, which is kind of neat. Thanks to the community that showed me that mod. But as for today, what we're going to do is we're going to head over and get Abernathy's set up. We need to get another settlement added to our little community that we got developing. There's our first farmer. And I got our first security guard. So now, we already got the quest, I believe. Or did we not pick that up? Did we not pick that up? I thought we picked that up. Okay. We did not pick that up, apparently. So let's go ahead and get... Let's do the quest for Blake. And you rarely need the map, especially in the northwest area. You can pretty much find your way by local buildings. Like if you know where Red Rocket is, you know where this water tower is, and you know that just behind this water tower is Blake Abernathy. Why is it foggy every time? Yeah, we'll just run through this as quickly as we can.
Good luck against those raiders.
Oh.
Hopefully, you won't need it.
Oh, we already got it. Okay, cool. So now we just need to go help him out. Okay, I thought we did that. I wasn't certain. So that means we're going to Olivia. And with Dogmeat and Codsworth, this should be fairly easy. Now, what do I mean by landmarks? There's obviously, we know where Sanctuary is. We know where this stream is. We can follow that towards the junkyard. Here's that stream, which I'm hoping comes in. This damn blasted fog decided to roll in during my recording. There we go.
Well, hello there.
And there's the double meat from that magazine. And double meat in survival is kind of necessary for the early part of the game. You never know what you're going to find in this trash can right here. It's always random. We could go ahead and turn this off and go up those rocks to get some caps, and then there's some raiders over here, which we may or may not run into them. Which we are, apparently. Yep. There she is. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're good. Okay, now I'm thirsty and a lack of water. Let's go ahead and grab that, see if we have any water. We have one. We want to get as light as possible whenever we go out traveling. That way we can loot wherever we're at. Of course, having two companions also means keeping them empty whenever we go out is also kind of rule number 3 if you have a companion or two. There will always be a fusion core in here. The military grade circuit is about 50-50 chance. But there's always a fusion core here. As long as this guy's here, there'll be a fusion core here. So if you haven't sent this guy off to Olivia yet, there'll be a fusion core in there.
Hell yeah.
There's always military circuitry here and here. And how there's fog rolling into that wall is beyond me. But the game engine is limited. Now, we could deal with Olivia on our own. There's 3 of us. But having an extra gun is always a good idea, even on survival. Why do I use companions when most people say that companions are useless? In this mod, War Never Changes, companions are actually useful. They actually hit hard, they actually hit accurately, and more importantly, if you're playing in survival, they take the heat off of you. Defense protocol, and always send them to Olivia. Always to Olivia. Now, if I was doing a power armor build, after I sent him to Olivia, I would blow him up. That way I can get at least 3 fusion cores off of him. There is always a fat man and a mini nuke right here. The fat man is over on this car, right at the trunk of that one and in front of this one. So I'm gonna grab that and give it to Codsworth.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Giving it to Codsworth means it's out of my inventory, which means I'm not carrying a ridiculous amount of weight. So mini nukes are 4 pounds. This is 6 pounds, so that's 10 pounds out of my bag. Then this son of a bitch is 30 pounds by itself. So that's 40 pounds off of me. Got one in the ass. And again, I'm still getting XP from the companion kills, but They're also taking all the heat. That way I can move and get the hell out of danger. Or if I was playing a sneak build, I can outmaneuver. Right? I send the companion as cannon fodder. That way I sneak and move around. And snipe them from... Ooh, that's music to my ears right there. That means he's at the area. He's cleaning house. That mole rat just blew up. One with the mines on its ass. So he's going back to the junkyard. And Olivia is now safe. Which means now we can save right here. Just on the off chance. Hey, instead of fog, we get rain. Fantastic. Now we want to move in. We want to get the locket. That's our main goal. We're also pretty light. So we can also loot this place.
This atmosphere is rather unpleasant.
Now if I was in power armor, I would not be sneaking.
Lack of light in here is appalling.
I know. It's alright.
And yet it does help hide the mess.
I'm always checking the corners. Because I know... Bad day for you. Now where's the dog? See, he was paying attention to Codsworth. Not me. Here's come the dog. Going to Codsworth, not me. Again, if I'm doing a sneak build with my companions, I can heal them. They don't heal you. So having extra stim packs in your inventory, mainly for them, especially the dog here. Because Codsworth, you're going to need repair kits. Or robot repair kits. I'm checking to see if there's any grenades on the thing. That's not how you use a plunger. So again, R. Just take R. Just take and move on. There's that double meat again. Nothing in the lockers. Let's keep going. Now there's usually a guy that walks and patrols this room here. Did patrol that room there. There's another fusion core right there. If you were doing a power armor build. I'm not, so I'm just going to give this to Codsworth.
Can I be of service?
If you could just hold still, Codsworth. And go to ammo. Drop that. I'm also going to give him my shotgun. Because that thing is heavy as well. That's 7 pounds. Now there's a backpack in here if you have backpacks of the Commonwealth. Now, Ak here has a freaking minigun. And if you have grenades, you can just toss a few that way. There's a guy right there. Now that's going to get Akak's attention.
grab that.
There's so much technology like this was lost after the war.
On him.
Waiter, sir! Let's show them what for!
And again, I now have him sent that way. They're going to now pay attention to Codsworth. There's that minigun.
Good guys win.
Axe down. He almost has my number, but dogs should take care of him. And I still get the XP. I'm carrying too much, but that's alright. Drifter outfit, that's fine. I thought it,
I'm all ears.
apparently you weren't down.
Here's what I have.
I got lucky. I could have sworn he was down. Okay, give him that. He can carry all that ammo. Shotgun shells. Knowing exactly what's in your companion's inventory makes it easier for you to keep track of who's carrying what. There's the locket.
Sweet.
You see all that gasoline over there? That purple goo on the floor? That's gasoline.
What's all this?
You can use the gasoline to your advantage if you would, or you can let Codsworth let him out. So I might as well just stay here until that burns off, and then move in. Now, if you're at the right level, if you're like level 8 or higher, one of these rad roaches will be a legendary, like this guy could be. But I'm, what, only level 7, so if I was level 8 or higher, one of these roaches would be a legendary. Now, over here,
Never would have thought this level of dust possible.
it's one of my favorite backpacks. If you're using Backpack of the Commonwealth, you can still use it with the updated game.
Nice.
Now, go to apparel. Let's go ahead and equip that on. It's going to be bedroll backpack, right at the top. And if you look at it, there's a little teddy bear keychain kind of thing. Okay. Come on. It's always the novice ones that break my bobby pins. Did we get the key? Yes. Okay. Now, if you're lucky, you can get a robot miniature coming out of this. Or I can get a bloody freaking Nuka-Cola, which is fine.
Believe how this place sets off my cleaning senses.
You're okay, Codsworth. There's going to be some circuitry on this desk. There's some lore on that terminal there if you want to read that. Nothing in the desk. Alright. Let's move out. The terminal that he keeps mentioning is the one right there.
Hell yeah.
That's our second mini nuke, which is just money at this point. That is just...
200 years ago, I never would.
Let's go ahead and open this up. Get some more ammunition. I'm looking for, like, really good pistols. Like, 10 millimeters, 9 millimeter. Ah, every time. It's always the novice. It's always the... I always break them on the novice locks. There we go.
Yes.
Meh. Now, in this mod, this actually is useful. As I mentioned before. The money actually is money for you. And again, we're carrying too much. We're still looting.
Someone went through a great deal of trouble to fortify.
Now the dog, what we're gonna give the dog is a bunch of junk. Okay, so now he can't carry anymore.
This place.
That's fine.
Heads up.
Mister,
We only need to give Codsworth 3 pounds and we'll be fine. Luckily, okay, we gave him all the weapons he can carry. Now there's a trick to the game. So, here's the trick. I'm gonna come out here. I could just carry one of the weapons, which is one of the tricks. But the trick we're gonna use is we're gonna drop this. We're gonna grab Codsworth.
Heads up.
We're gonna back up. We're gonna want him to get that shotgun.
Get that rifle.
just so, sir.
Now he now has it in his inventory, even though he's full. So for those of you who played Skyrim, you know this trick. Now I did not command any of them to stay, so they should be following me.
Look alive. Wait there.
Presently, sir.
Come on.
All right. And now we can head over to Abernathy's, get Abernathy Farm going. And have that part of our little massive farm. Now we're not going to build a massive farm at Sanctuary. That's just a waste of resources. I mean, you could if you wanted to. Like you can line up the whole bunch of farms right along the walkway along the river. That would be my suggestion. Again, we're going to save just in case the game crashes. So, I'm checking my weight to make sure I can carry what I'm going to grab, which is this screwdriver and this toaster. And now I'm heading to Blake's. So which way we're going? We're going to go exactly the same route we took, relatively. We know exactly where we're going. We're going to go back to the junkyard, which is up this road. Now there's power armor down at that crashed vertibird there. It's not going to be a complete set. It'll have random pieces. But with this War Never Changes mod, gameplay overhaul, the frame will not be used. It'll probably be busted. Which means you'll just be able to grab the pieces. There he is. patrolling that straight, which is totally fine. Now again, if you wanted more fusion cores, go to self-destruct, shoot him once, hide, he blows up, and you get like some random junk and about 3 fusion cores from him. About 2 to 3. Which, since we already have 2, that would be 4. Or... Now Codsworth is moving in. That Murloc is now getting toasted. Murloc's running. And down he goes. Go grab that double meat. There's that lake. Now, should be a boat or something over here. Oh, there it is. So if you swim out from this boat, there's going to be a safe somewhere down in that water. And if you lockpick it, there's some decent stuff in there, especially in early game. There's another backpack. Now, is that backpack better than the one I'm carrying? Yes, it is. So, if you noticed, the bedroll, 125. The Brahmin leather backpack, 140. So now, we can move. This one is not part of the backpacks of the Commonwealth. I believe this is part of the update. And here we are at Sanctuary. There's the blue house. There's the cellar. Our little apartment that we built. I love how it's raining and we're thirsty. It's funny. That's just funny. All right. I'm sorry, what was the local time? 7 p.m.? Okay. 7 p.m. and the sun's right there. Okay. Another better look at it. Our little security office. Minutemen Communications. Alright, let's head over to that water tower right there. Pretty much going the same route as before. And I'm noticing no flies, so nothing's respawned yet. Alright, Blake should be right there. Hello, Blake.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
And now we have... Codsworth likes that. Good. And now we have this. Now, before I end the stream, I'm going to do one last little tip. I don't do the watermelon thing, as I mentioned probably in the last time. But now that we have this, we're going to get Abernathy, the entire Abernathy family, onto security right now. That way we can get them off the food. Once they're off the food, we can then establish our massive farm that we want, which is not potatoes and watermelon. We want this to be our massive adhesive farm and raise coffee. So you do not want to start taking food if it's assigned. Don't do that. It will cause, it will freak the game out, and either it'll crash or you'll get ghost farming. So, to prevent ghost farming or the crash, what you do is you get defense posts, normal, like these. You can do 3 of them. Just line them up. Grab her, put her there.
Okay.
Grab her father. Put him there. Grab her mother. Put her there.
Got it.
So all of them are now off the food. That allows us to scrap and store all the food. Hopefully none of these will be glitched in any way to where we can't access it. And if that happens, just reload your game. Like if this wasn't allowing me to have access to it, I'd save and then reload it. So now all the potatoes are gone. I'm going to do the same thing for the watermelon. Now I can plant what I want and turn this into either a giant adhesive farm or a coffee farm or whatever I wanted, or a combination. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the show. Leave likes, comments, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And you have been magical with Glantramage. Have a good one. Bye-bye.